Hello everyone, my name is Makeda, also known as the Body Scientist and Queen Lioness. And of course you don't know who I am, in case you don't know who I am, I am an exercise and sports scientist, a sports nutritionist, and a doula, and I'm also a sacred sexual educator and an Afro-diasporic dancer and drummer. So I study dances of the African diaspora, particularly in the Americas, and the drum rhythms, and because there's lots of history and medicine in them. And you can see some of my other videos where I talk about that. The Black Dance Aesthetic video, and why Haitian dance is my yoga. For the past 9 years, I've been teaching a class called Sensual Strength Training for Women, and Kundalini Strength Training for Men. And it's really geared towards teaching men and women to strengthen the muscles of the pelvic floor, get more control over them, connect to the hips, move the hips. Okay, we would move the hips. We store so much trauma here. This is where we connect to the world. And also just overall strength exercises for the entire body. So your entire body can be strong. Okay? And so that as we age, we don't fall apart. Aging is really how fast you fall apart. And so I started off working with men first, one-on-one, and then women in classes, because I realized that women are more class-oriented than men. And there's always been separate, but I realized, that there are things that women can learn from men about men, but also there are things that women can learn from men about women. I know men who have been great teachers for women, or help them with certain things. We can appreciate the male feedback when we're dealing with balanced men. Excuse my sweating, I was just dancing, which is another important thing. Even the energy that's exchanged between men and women in dance. Whether those men and women to be heterosexual or not. It's not just about being heterosexual, but the masculine, the divine masculine, and the divine feminine. How that's displayed in dance, and the energy that's exchanged. The energy that we build up in ourselves, and energy that we build up in the people we dance with, and the people that watch us, okay? And so this is very important. It's something that I believe in. And I think that dynamic of men and women learning together is very important. Not necessarily a partner. It can be partners, but even if somebody is single, still, men and women learning together is very beneficial. And this is what has inspired my new class I started teaching, Mind, Body, Soul, Kundalini Activation class. And that class is men and women. And we spent a lot of time, too, talking about and dealing with our ancestors, ancestral traditions, speaking about how to honor them, and also the fact that not all ancestors are helpful. Some people have some ancestral stuff that they may need to, correct, erase, not repeat. So there's, exercises for that. And how Kundalini energy, sexual energy, or sacred sexual energy can help in that process, in connecting with our ancestors and changing our DNA and healing ancestral traumas. Oh, the sun just changed so quickly, right? Healing ancestral traumas. And so Kundalini energy is a very important part of that, because that is spiritual energy, it's healing energy, it's transformative energy, it's initiation. Okay? So taking those two things, and also, giving exercises that men and women can do to strengthen the muscles that support our sexual organs, but also help us get more control over them. And to be able to move that Kundalini serpent sexual energy around the body. Okay? And then nutrition and just overall fitness, because that's important. They're the building blocks of how we build a brick house, and how this body can sustain over years. It has a lot to do with how we build it, what we put in it. Okay? And I know a lot of people think they know about nutrition, but everybody thinks they're nutritionists nowadays because of the internet. But I definitely give the best nutrition advice based off of years of research and working with clients as a practitioner and as a scientist. And there are things that men can learn from being quiet and listening to women, and there's things that women can learn from being quiet and listening to men. So in this Kundalini activation class that I'm co-teaching with someone named Ahmad Blair from We Meditate. You can find him on Instagram and on YouTube. I suggest you check out his videos. And we're also working on a video version of the class for those people who can't make it to our in-person class, because we do dance, we do connect to the body. We learn about certain Kundalini raising Afro-Indigenous healing dances. And also, we learn about the male and female muscular anatomy, and what exercises are good for women and what exercises are good for men, because that man can have a daughter, he can have a wife, he can have a mother, he can have a sister, he can have a friend, or a lover, or a wife. And that woman, she may have a son, a brother, a dad, a boyfriend, a husband, a friend, whom she can also help. So men and women, it's like, we can, and it helps us to understand each other a little bit more, to understand a little bit more what men may be going through. For men to understand a little bit more what women may be going through. And so I do feel like that's helpful. So definitely, this is just a short video introducing that new class. And please follow me on Instagram at _body_scientist and _renaissance_Amazon_1, which I clicked below. And if you like these videos, please join my YouTube page and spread the video, spread the love, and hopefully I will see you in class one day. All right? Talk to you guys later. Bye.